So, good morning. We are in my studio, and here we are. For the future, for people who see this in the future, today is March 17th, 2020. It's, I guess, St. Patrick's Day. So, Slancha? Slancha Stoiche? Deutsche? Is that right? I don't know. I probably totally butchered that because I'm an American. But anyways, so yeah, it is March 17th, 2020. We are in a weird kind of transitional, kind of changey, kind of interesting place in the larger world. And so yesterday I posted to Facebook a pretty simple formula for a check-in, which was an observation, a worry, and a hope. Also for future reference, the weird transitional stuff that we're going through right now is it's an election year in America, and we have this novel virus running through our population now. It is known as the coronavirus or COVID-19. I like saying COVID-19 better. But anyways, so that's larger context. Cool. Context, done. All right. So, observation. Well, this is a really great time to experiment, to try things that you'd always sort of thought about maybe trying, or maybe things that just sort of spontaneously come to you. You can just try them, as long as it doesn't involve touching other people. So one of the challenges that I have been kind of thinking through is how to open doors without using my hands. And I have doorknobs are a problem, but I think I figured out most latch doors or doors that have like handles. So I have an opportunity to test that out later today. I will be going to my Kung Fu school, and they have latch doors, and they have a door that's like just a pull door, and they have the ones with the bars. Those are super easy. I already kicked those open anyways. But so that's a fun and entertaining thing to try. Other fun, entertaining things you can try. Well, I don't know. It's a great time to like organize and just take a break and kind of think about what's important to you. So that's an observation / experiment that you can play with. A worry. Well, I do kind of think about kind of the larger fallout of this sort of an event. I think that there's going to be a lot of it exposes anything that kind of interrupts the ordinary, exposes weaknesses in our mental and emotional like operating, kind of coping, I guess. So I think that there could be like this could be the thing that exposes long-running not good things. So that's kind of a worry that like people aren't going to reach out for help when that happens, and that it's gonna just like tear relationships apart. So that's a worry. Conversely, it's also kind of a hopeful thing, because now is a thing like this can force people to be honest about where they're really at, and that can lead to better health and a better situation for them. And so there's a hope there too. There's a hope for me that I will be able to share better, because I tend to not share things. like ideas to myself a lot. I keep opinions to myself a lot, and that's not a terrible thing. It hasn't been a terrible thing in my life because of the circumstances that led me to do that in the first place, right? But it's not the best, maybe. So perhaps, yeah. So like for a long time, I've thought that YouTube could be a platform that would actually work for me and my personality, because sitting around talking to myself is what I do already. But now I can share that through this camera that you guys are viewing me through. But I am really sporadic about how I post, and I just haven't wanted to commit that much time to figuring it out. But I think that this and other things in my life have been pointing towards, like, no, maybe it is something worth figuring out. So I'm exploring that. I don't know if it's going to be a real thing or not. So my hope is that, like, out of this, I can, like, share more, therefore connect better, therefore be able to, I don't know, like, part of it is business stuff. So I'm hopeful that that this, like, mood we're in helps us pay attention to each other better, because more of us will feel like sharing. So that's it. The, you know, observation. Try opening doors without your hands. The worry, I mean, relationships could fall apart, but the hope is also that relationships and reaching out, you know, that's an option, and let's take that option. So let's go towards that. All right, so that's my check-in for today. We'll see if I do this again via video tomorrow, or if I decide to just do a regular Facebook post. But yeah, I mean, the other thing that's happening this week is the spring equinox. Guys, winter is just about over, and winter has not been kind to me. So maybe I'll talk about that on the 19th, which is the equinox. So welcome spring, goodbye winter. See you in my next post or video or wherever you catch me next. Bye.
So I decided to take my motorcycle for a ride today. I think it's having a fun time. So
Cool. Ooh. So, you know how earlier I said I was gonna go to the Kung Fu school and, like, kick doors open? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. They have closed it until Monday, April 13th, if all goes well. Wow. So instead of doing that, I think I'm gonna go for a run after editing.